think about what is fair, what is just, you really also need to understand what is happening in the community so that, especially for a judge that's getting ready to make decisions about people's future or take it away, to really think about what is going on, what resources are available so you can have a meaningful interaction with the social workers, with the prosecutors, the DAs, the public defenders, and any other persons in your courtroom about what it is that we're doing for this individual that's going to move them so that they don't have to either end up homeless or end up in the shelter or end up in the adult criminal justice system or just be left alone with nowhere to go. And if you're not involved in the community, you don't always know where these things exist and how they live. But some of the greatest work that I've been able to do is because I've been aware of these partnerships, because I've been doing it in the community for so many years, that when I talk to these young people, I can say, you know, you should go to this can be a part of your disposition, you can make this happen, work with these individuals, and it makes a net that does not normally exist. And when you have a net that you can create, whether it's from the court making it to the community with police with schools, schools with social work, schools with Department of Human Services, when all of these people are on the same page, a net gets created so that the most vulnerable in our community that don't have the resources to be dropped, they don't hit the bottom, they don't bottom out, and they don't become invisible. One of the stories that I talk about a lot is the story of assisting this mentally ill, that was struggling with mental wellness, and her inability to kind of organize what she wanted in order to be heard. And I really learned a lot from her, because even though she had mental wellness challenges, she just really wanted to be heard. She wanted people to know her voice, know her perspective, know what she needed. And so the work was really just organizing. But as I was organizing her paperwork and all the different ways that she wanted to present her case, I learned that being heard and being treated fair and being treated just is probably enough for most people, even if the decision doesn't go their way. But they can't stomach a decision going against them and being treated unfairly at the same time. So that work as a lawyer, working with her, working with so many different systems that she was struggling to engage with, really did teach me about the necessity of how a lawyer's training and skills and advocacy could be an important tool in bringing about justice. Whether it is directly working with clients or finding an issue that they're going to advocate for, either one of those two, for me, are important for lawyers to bring their skills to. It's just really about following what is their passion and then researching what are some of the passions that they want to be involved in. There's a wide range of things from, housing to evictions to, injunctions to immigration that they can involve themselves in. And I just think that you got to figure out what their passion is, what they're passionate about, because it's the passion of the issue that's going to drive your involvement. And when they see that passion, they go find it and then get themselves deeply involved in it. I love the mentor for Thurgood Marshall, Charles Hamilton Houston. He had a phrase that he taught Thurgood while Thurgood was going through Howard Law School. He said, "The law is a powerful weapon if you know how to use it." And I think that's what I'm trying to help us recapture, that the law can be a powerful weapon for justice if we know how to use it. And the law in the hands of the right people with the right passion and the desires for justice and fairness, we can use the law.